Yeah, well, you were sitting right over next to Jeff, in that part. It's funny, I
Right
didn't go to you. Yeah,
between Bill Durham.
yeah. Oops, everybody froze up on me here. Speaker. Okay, I don't know if y'all can hear me, but everybody froze up on me here. I hope it's still running.
I'll bet it is.
All right.
Anybody have special plans for Easter?
Not my wife and me. All very quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, all my kids and grandkids are going to be over Sunday, so everybody lives close to me.
The week
That's
after
nice.
Easter, I'm going to a banjo conference in Dearborn
Oh,
called
really?
the NAIBC, the North American International Banjo Convention.
Oh, Lord, really?
Yeah,
That's not the FIGA affair, is it?
I don't know. I've never gone to this before, but I figured it's about a 4-hour drive from my house, 4 or 5 hours, and I don't have to get on an airplane and all that jazz. So I'll just pack the old banjo in the car and take off.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah,
Nice to be that close.
yeah.
How long does it take to get from here in Connecticut to Pittsburgh?
Well, that's a long haul. It's about 12 hours.
Honestly, that far? Wow.
Because it's about 9 hours for me to get to New York City, and then another 3 hours up and over on the Connecticut Turnpike.
Sweet heavens to glory. Oh, my grandson is interested in Carnegie Mellon, and so I figure if he does get in there, that means I'll be going to Pittsburgh once in a while. So I want
Well, you have a place to stay.
to even better.
Put another 1,200 onto that from Denver.
Chris, what part of Pittsburgh do you live in?
I live in what they call the East End. So, I'm on the Philadelphia side of the city.
Okay.
Pittsburgh is funny because they have like the north side, the south side, the east side, and the west side. And it doesn't necessarily make any sense because the north side has about 16 different neighborhoods. The south side has just as many. And all those neighborhoods are closer to some of the other, directional areas than the ones that they're in. So
I was thinking you were going to mention one of the townships, and I was wondering if I would recognize it. But when you said East End, I don't remember hearing that designation. But I was only there. We were only there less than a year. We were in Mount Lebanon.
oh, okay, so you're on the south side.
Was that where it was? I wouldn't have been able to tell you.
Yeah. No, we're right. You don't have to cross any bridges to get to my little neighborhood. We're in between the rivers, the Monongahela and the Allegheny.
Mhm.
Okay, but that's before they join that. Okay, yeah.
Right. They joined at the Ohio.
Right. Yeah. Well, they make the Ohio.
Yeah,
Their junction starts the Ohio, right?
that's right.
Yeah.
It's a city of bridges. You got to go. You got to get over a bridge to go anywhere.
We really liked it. My wife wanted us to stay there. We thought when we moved there with the railroad that it was going to be indefinite, maybe long term. And as it turned, and we sold our house in Jacksonville and did the whole move. And in less than a year, they said, no, we're going to go back to Jacksonville, Florida. So that was unfortunate. But she really thought it would have been great for me to quit the railroad and to found something else in Pittsburgh. We really liked the town. I mean, it was in certain ways we found it with the history and with the richness. It reminded us of New Orleans,
Yeah.
But
Well,
That
it's a city of neighborhoods with tremendous ethnic diversity,
Mhm.
and but it also has, you know, a Major League Baseball team, a Major League hockey team. It's got a terrific symphony orchestra. They have a full-fledged opera season. They have a Broadway season in the downtown cultural district. So you get a lot of plays that come, you know, through town, and they perform them there. You have Carnegie Mellon University, where they have a tremendous art, theater and music program. So you could just go to Carnegie Mellon for concerts
Yeah.
and see the kids and what they do. It's like a university town, because we have Carnegie Mellon, the University of Pittsburgh, Chatham College. You know, there must be like 6. Robert Morris College. There's
Yeah,
6,
Duquesne, huh?
and Duquesne, sure.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of the college life here.
Chris, are you anywhere near the Incline or the Iron City Brewery?
Well, you know, the Iron City Brewery, the old one, closed down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now
We used to go over there and play. They had like a Rathskeller, and we used to play in the Rathskeller. That was fun.
are you close to that or the other side of town?
I'm on, well, no, I'm on the same side of town. No rivers to cross.
Yeah.
So it's on my way as I head down towards the point, the confluence of the two rivers. It's about halfway between me and the tip of the rivers.
Yeah, and you got a great microbrewery there with that cathedral.
Oh yeah, the Church Brew Works.
Yeah.
But lately there's a new brewery like every 20 minutes.
Yeah.
They're opening them up like crazy. I can't believe how many. My brother is a real beer aficionado, and he's always saying, "Hey Chris, did you go to this place? Did you go to that place?" If I went to all of those breweries, even in a month's time, then I'd have to sign up for AA. You know, it's just
I remember Iron City had a beer called Old Frothing Slosh,
that was one of the early beers. Yeah, Old Frothing Slosh.
and they had Katina Yuckberg was their symbol, a big fat gal. I got to meet her.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Yeah, they called it the pale stale ale with the foam on the bottom.
Oh God.
That's cool.
Lots of jokes about Old Frothing Slosh.
I can never say I've ever had it. You know,
No, it was very local, very local. You wouldn't have made it.
House can.
Yeah, this craft beer craze, you know, the small brewery, they're damn near homebrew, but they're not. They're commercial. But the range is strictly limited. I mean, there's a brewery in New Haven that makes it Elm City, which makes a decent brew, but you can't get it outside of the city limits. I mean, the range is about 5 miles.
Yeah, they run out.
Likewise in Norwalk, and likewise in Southbury, Connecticut, and but if you go to Vermont's claim to fame is they got more craft breweries in Vermont than any other state. I've never tested that, but that's their claim to fame.
But the
Yeah.
Some of them are pretty good. My only complaint with the craft breweries is the ones that make ales. They make these hoppy IPAs that are at high alcohol, and they just don't appeal to me at all.
Nah, me either.
They
I
also
like
cost a hell of a lot more.
Give me a good lager any day, and that's kind of where I am.
Yeah.
They also cost quite a bit. They're pricey.
Oh. Well, of course, you're talking about the younger generation who has no understanding of price. They'll pay anything. They'll pay anything.
That's why I drink Budweiser.
Or as any European businessman will tell you, the Americans are rich and dumb and naive. You can sell them anything. All you got to do is tell them it's good and price it high, and they'll buy it.
Yeah. There's a pretty good local beer called Yingling
Yeah.
that we get pretty much throughout the state. Yingling is good beer.
Yingling is the oldest continually operating brewery in the country. You
You're
know
right,
that?
Jim. You're right.
Yeah.
Their lager is decent.
They make a nice porter too. I like a
Never had
dark beer. Yeah, they make
Never
a
had that
porter.
one. Never had that one.
Isn't that
No.
Manny Palmer's hometown?
What's that?
Yingling Brewery, isn't that in Artie Palmer's hometown?
I'm not sure.
Where the hell is that made? I can't recall.
Somewhere east of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, New Orleans had a lot of breweries. I mean, when I grew up on Dixie beer, only because that's what my dad drank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dixie. I
Yeah.
remember when New Orleans was my introduction to Dixie beer.
Yeah. It's a stout beer, it has a lot of flavor to it,
Dixie and Jack's. Jack's was another beer I learned to like.
Jack's was in fact, the Jack's Brewery, the Jackson Brewery now, it was converted to kind of an upscale facility on the riverfront. They have a lot of shops and restaurants and stuff in it now.
Oh, sure. Oh, really?
Yeah. The Dixie Brewery, they were trying to convert it into something on Tulane Avenue. For a long time, you could just go down there and drink, but they don't produce beer there anymore. My father-in-law liked Falstaff. They had Falstaff and they had Regal. But those
Falstaff, I remember Falstaff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was available a lot of places. It wasn't unique to New Orleans.
Yeah. Well, they had breweries here at the time, though. Yeah.
Falstaff was primarily out of Omaha.
It was what?
Primarily out of Omaha.
Omaha? Okay. Yeah. They had either a big distributor or something here, because I remember having the Falstaff was a popular beer around here too. Yeah. 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 Would y'all like to see another clip of the band playing, or?
Well,
Sure.
I'm getting thirsty now. Let's talk about
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Advanced video. Let's see. Speaking of Dixie, we had Alabama Jubilee. Here's one.
Honeysuckle Rose.
Yeah. In fact, I
Honey.
couldn't remember the name Honeysuckle Rose when I was saving that clip. I just wrote on there lots of trombones. I
That's
couldn't remember
interesting.
the name of it.
That about describes it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can capture it there.
That's kind of what I was thinking about for our next reunion. If it doesn't turn out to have a full concert, I had a blast just going down to the bar and hearing everybody jamming and then going to the little upstairs reception we had.
Yep.
Just playing for
Hey,
our own.
Jim, what
Yeah.
is your grandson planning on studying at CMU?
Major in engineering, minor in music.
Oh, wow. Interesting combo.
Well, he's quite a musician. He's very accomplished for a 18-year-old kid.
Yeah.
He writes music. He plays the cello and plays the trombone, and the jazz band plays cello in the symphony. And he does quite well.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. But he's like us. He doesn't want to give up his music, so he wants to keep at it. He also teaches karate, which is kind of an interesting thing.
So don't make fun of cellos.
No,
No, never.
cellos are a gorgeous instrument.
Oh, they
because they just about parallel the vocal range of a human vocal range, and so it's a tone which resonates easily with everybody's let's say perception, because it's the range where we exist.
Mm.
Yeah. So cello is a lovely instrument.
Yeah. I think it was a scene in off the subject a little bit. I think it was a scene in that movie with Jack Nicholson when he played the devil, and Michelle Pfeiffer was playing a cello and it started to catch fire. It was just like, yeah.
That was Witches of Eastwick.
Witches of Eastwick. That was it. But it was the sexiest cello player I've ever seen.
I don't remember the cello scene. That was funny. That's good.
Yeah, I think she was playing a cello, and all I remember is like she was kind of getting into it, and it was quite interesting. Yeah.
And that was quite a movie. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Let's see. I do have. Let's see if I can find it here. Basic. I do have a Denver pick here.
Oh, yeah. Know them all. On the left, a Westwood player.
Oh, Lord.
That's Patrick Kelly and Ruth and Mike.
So, Snake, did they ever get you into some lederhosen?
No.
No. Darn. That would have made a good picture.
Too tall and skinny for those. Somebody said I'm riding a chicken.
I'm assuming that was for your Oktoberfest up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody know the guy on washboard?
No, I don't know him.
Is it a guy?
On washboard?
Yeah.
That's a thought.
He makes me think of that position manager we had at New Orleans.
Bruce Wilson. It looks a lot like Bruce Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you ever worked in Denver or not. Yeah. Where's Roger when you need him? Yeah. Yeah. They had this, this is I guess that must have been at the old New York club, huh? Or is
That was New York. Yep.
Yep. Some Hall of Famers in there.
Yeah. That's you right next to Joel, huh?
That's me.
Yeah. A little bit like Clark Kent there.
I had hair then. Yeah. Look at that.
There's Alan Doxey on the far left, right
That's right.
behind Grove.
I think I could name them all if I had to.
Yeah.
Going across the front was Grove Thomas, the washboard, and Harry Bailey, and me, then Joel, then Neil Undersayer, then Les Bennett or Les Davies, depending on what iteration you got him at. Ron Beisel was there. And the second row is Alan Doxey, and then Craig Grant playing trombone, and Jay Brackett hidden behind him, David Bargeron next to them. Then there's a tuba player, I think is probably Howard Johnson, but it might be Bob Stewart. I can't really tell the difference. I'm not seeing enough of the face.
It's got to be Howard, I think. This was too old for Bob.
Think so? Okay.
Yeah.
Then there's Joe, of course, and then the tuba player just above Joe is David Glass, for anybody who remembers him. And then sitting the two banjos facing one another is Carl on the Lunsford on the right and Johnny Martin on the left. And the tuba player in the back on the left is Don Brayton. He was one of the first members of the band in Boston, and he was the guy that was 6'10". When you see him in the picture, he's like a foot and a half up than everybody else.
Oh, is it the one where he's like in the picture with Lyndon Johnson?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay, I remember seeing, because I knew Lyndon Johnson was tall, and he just made him look like a runt.
Right. When I stood next to Johnson, he towered over me. Really did.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Wow.
I don't know if you all knew it, but Bob Stewart's son won a Grammy this year, and he was on the Grammys playing the violin. Now it didn't appear in the TV version of the Grammys, but it is on their website. His name is Curtis Stewart, and he's unbelievable. He's just an amazing musician and talent.
Violinist, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What was the occasion to have that many people all there the same night?
Well, I'm trying to remember. It was probably after a Sullivan show or something like that.
Yeah.
Probably a Sunday night after the Sullivan show or something.
Oh.
They all come down to the club and hang around,
Wow.
drink beer.
Yeah. Well, the crowd would really get a treat on Sunday nights then, huh?
Well, on occasion.
Yeah.
Well, even when we didn't do the Sullivan show, we used to do the warm up.
Oh, I did the warm-ups for years.
Yeah.
They were great. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. Now, here's a picture that Tom sent. Let me see if I can get it up here. Tom sent in Maury Wills.
Maury Wills, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember him from playing baseball, but I never knew he played banjo.
Well, he didn't. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Some Hall of Famers in there too. We had Joe and Ronnie. Who's the banjo player on the right? Is that Vanacek in the bad picture?
Yeah, that is Bob.
Well, yeah, it's not a very flattering picture of him.
No, it isn't.
Mhm.
That's Steve Kagan right behind him. And Howard and Henry Newberger.
Yeah.
Henry's still around. Steve is gone.
Yeah. Well, he played in LA, didn't he? Maury Wills, or was it?
He played for the Dodgers. Yeah. Was it
Yeah.
the Dodgers? Was it the Giants? No, Dodgers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was the Dodgers, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess he must have been in town to go to the Mustache, huh?
Could be.
You think they were playing a baseball game, maybe, and he came in?
That happens. Right?
Yeah.
I remember one night in Boston, all of the Montreal Canadiens came after a game, and they were looking to get rowdy. That was a little bit. I remember Boom Boom Jeffrey got drunk as a skunk, and he was getting ugly. Yeah. Ball games, people, athletes would come in once in a while. Showbiz types would come in once in a while too. They were fun.
Yeah.
I remember one night that what the hell is his name? Henny Youngman came into the club. It was a Sunday night. He'd done something in the afternoon and he came in.
Take my wife, please.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Vanacek, I'm in contact fairly frequently with Danny.
How was she doing? Her health was not good.
No, she's
Yeah.
got some problems.
Yeah.
But she's still doing some teaching online.
Okay.
Really? Good.
Yeah.
Good for her. Good for her.
Her name is Gunny. Remember? Well, you might not, but Gundel was her first name.
Yeah, right. She was known as Gunny when I first met her.
Oh, Gunny.
That's what I knew her as. Yeah, Gunny.
Yeah, when that whole thing straightened out, she became Danny, and that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I found this, I was looking through stuff while you were talking. Let me see. Here's an Ed Sullivan Band picture.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess y'all did really bring in the band, a lot of banjo players and stuff for the,
Well, it had dancers too.
yeah.
They had hired dancers, right? Yeah.
Well, some of them were just our waiters too.
Oh yeah. Our waiters were there, but the Sullivan Show supplemented it, as I recall.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't remember the name of the young black man that was he went to Fordham.
Stan something. What was it? Stan was his first name.
Yeah. He actually came to live with me for a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess that's Joan right in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
George French. No?
Very good night on the end.
Yeah, George French is sitting next to Joan.
Joan. Yeah.
Boy, there's a lot of people in there I don't recognize.
Yeah, who's the girl, the brunette with, it looks like she's holding a cymbal or something. I'm not sure.
I'll
I
bet
don't
that's Danny.
Behind her is Neil DeFeo. I spoke to him last week. It was our birthdays.
Oh, I see. Good for you.
We have April 11th, celebrate our birthdays together.
Happy belated birthday.
Thanks. He's doing good. Sounds like he's doing good. He won't quit working, so that must be a good sign.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's weird about that.
yeah. Here's an old New Orleans picture with David and Roger when they were, well,
Oh
David
yeah.
managing and Roger was the general manager. So yeah.
Oh, those were the days, weren't they? Holy
Oh,
smokes.
Well, I love that bar though. Yeah, I think we had already asked what happened to that Tiffany lamp we used to have with the mustache on it. I guess it all.
Boy, if it was a real Tiffany lamp, it'd be worth a fortune. But a lot of Tiffany lamps weren't really Tiffany's. They were somebody else's. But
yeah. Yeah.
Did you ever watch Antiques Roadshows?
I've seen it sometimes, but
once in a while, a real Tiffany product will show up. And if it was done by the old man himself, then you're talking $250,000 kind of thing.
Wow. People have money to burn, I'll tell you. You're going to pay $250,000 for a lamp.
wow.
You would not. I consistently am surprised by how much people will pay for. It's really astounding.
Well, on the Zoom right now.
He ain't talking to us.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I tried to get Neil to call in. I said, we're on every Friday. You ought to call. It's just once in a while, once in a blue moon. Just come on.
Oh yeah.
So.
That was Mike Johnson.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He never got a
link
this time.
I'll have to look because I just clicked on what Tom sent me. I can check and make sure that his name's still on it, but yeah. Okay.
He said
the web is a funny thing. The web is a funny thing. It doesn't do everything it says it's going to do sometimes.
I know I missed your
Well, like the letter I sent you, I had to send it again because it didn't get to you the first time. So
Okay.
the way it goes. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
it's
yeah, Snake, did you get, I forwarded it to you. Did you get it after the meeting last week?
Did I get what?
The link, the questionnaire about who wants to go to the
Yes.
because guys, I
Well,
sent it.
that was Jim resent it to me, and I responded with the 2 times that I'm not available.
Okay, yeah, because I forwarded it to you also.
Yeah,
The comment was over here. Okay, all right. I forgot to check with you. Okay.
Thanks. Thanks.
Hey, Bill, send it to me, would you please?
Yes, yes. That'd be great if you can make it up there, David.
Yeah. Timing is everything.
most important, tell me when you can't make it.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Because, you know, if, and I will, in fact, I owe Joel an answer on that next week, so I'll have to be putting it together. I finished my taxes today, so now we can get back to that work.
Mike said hello to all. So,
Hello, Mike.
Yeah, hey, Mike, I'll just go ahead and I'll double check to make sure his name is on the list, you know, so. Let's see.
Got knocked off for bad behavior.
I guess, I don't know, yeah. What happened? I was looking. I have another, let's see if I can find it. Videos. So. Small range. Yeah, well, y'all, I know we've all seen these already. I just, Bill Bailey was kind of long, but I can put it on. We don't have to watch, we don't have to watch the whole thing.
No, it burned. The guy, whoever
So is it the guy that hired him?
no, the guy who but he claimed it. Whatever. They're after me. So, Won't you come home, little baby? Julie Cuba!
Okay.
I got a call from Franny Smith last week, or a note on Facebook.
Okay.
And I tried to get him to call in. He's not interested. He's down in Jersey, he said.
Oh,
So-
yeah. He's still working. I see postings once in a while. He gets a gig.
Yeah.
It looks like somebody must have hired a professional photographer, because they had a guy down in the middle with that camera shooting everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Did anybody ever
Right.
see them pictures?
No, never. Joel might know, or
Yeah.
might have known at some point. Who did the last tuba solo, the second tuba solo?
I couldn't see his face. All I got was his fingers. It was like,
Well, the first tuba solo was John, right?
yeah, it was John.
Yeah.
But
That was John McLaren.
the other guy was completely behind his tuba from where I was standing,
Yeah.
It was kind of hard shooting because I didn't want to be blocking everybody's view, but I didn't want to, I was trying to get it what I could shoot with my little camera. So
Yeah. Who were the other tuba players there? I don't remember. I can't.
Pete was there. Pete Veronadides.
And
Oh, yeah, Peter was there for sure. Yeah. And
Art,
Art Hubby was there, but that wasn't Art. Art's tuba is black, so it's hard. He's easy to find. I don't recall. I don't know who it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to go back and look, I guess, at the Carnegie Hall. Well, didn't they have it on the back of the program, all the different people that were playing or something?
I'm sure they do, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
So, I had a couple of pictures with Ira in case he shows up, but we'll see.
It's late for even Ira. It's late.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
he's 10 minutes late.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There was right at the beginning of that clip, there's a woman with blonde hair. You can see the back of her head.
Uh-huh.
She's the person who traveled the furthest to go to that Carnegie Hall concert. Her name is Kirsti Kirkman, and she's from Finland. And she and her friend Alika used to come into the New York club all the time, sit right in the front, and just give moon eyes to Ron Bizel all night long.
Oh, wow.
Ron and I learned Finlandia, at least the first 8 bars of it,
Yeah.
to impress them. But
Yeah.
We never got that far.
Well, I've stayed in touch with them.
Did you really? Good for you.
Yeah, yeah,
They were nice. They were pretty,
Oh.
also very pretty too, but
lovely girls. Yeah, lovely girls. And now Kirsty is somewhat elderly. She said she won't be making any more trips to the United States. So she's glad she made it to Carnegie Hall, and that was that.
I'll be darned. I don't remember meeting her there. I just, that's a shame. I'd love to have said hello. Oh, well. It was a mob, and you're gonna miss a lot of people, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were so many people I didn't know them, you know, so it's kind of
Oh,
nice.
hell yeah. Oh, hell yes. Oh, yeah. That was the first time I ever met Gene LeBeau. He's a hell of a player. I really like it. And Pete as well.
Let's see. Here's a shot of the people on Carnegie Hall, but
Oh, yeah.
there's
That's great.
Pete on tuba, and
That was New Orleans band, wasn't it?
The New Orleans crew. Yeah.
yeah, that's true. They bring everybody out one at a time. So yeah,
Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice picture. That's a very nice picture.
I think Tom might have shot some stills because I have just every time I would see something, I would save it to my computer in case we needed it later. Let's say
How do you keep track of them all?
I really need to organize it a little better. I try to name them because there's some of them so small it's kind of hard to see them, you know, when I'm just trying to look over here. But eventually we're going to organize them and put together that video we were talking about.
It's under Jeff's wife meets. It's under Lynn Oldswang.
Well, no, the one that we were going to put together for the reunion that we never
Oh,
got.
okay.
Never had it.
Sure. Okay.
So yeah. Here's that one. Here's one that has Ira in it, but it has both Iras, I think. But I think it's Ira in the back, isn't it?
I don't see, you mean Ira Gutman? I don't see him.
Oh, okay. Thought.
I don't know who the fellow to the left of Ira is.
Oh, okay.
Bob Adams.
Oh, it's Bob Adams. Okay, I thought that might have been Ira. I know I got some other shots with him.
That's the guy with the black hair and mustache immediately to the left of Ira is not Bob Adams.
Oh,
I don't
no?
know. I have no idea who he is. Then there's a guy whose head that shows up between Roger and Ira. I have no idea who that is either.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, I thought that was Big Ira in the back there. Okay, man, I must be.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Who's the lady?
yeah, yeah. Well, I think they said that was it. Wasn't it? Was that at Point Pleasant or someplace? Cape Cod or?
That's not Cape Cod. I don't know where that is.
Yeah. See, just we need Roger to tell everybody who's in his pictures.
Yeah. Hey, come on. Hey, Roger, what the hell are you? You know?
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is Ira for sure. I think.
Yes. Both Iras.
Okay. Yeah, in fact, Rick Haley, I thought was going to come back today. He was working the fish fries at his church, but I guess this is still Lent though, so I guess they're still doing that.
This is the last Friday in Lent.
Yeah,
Good
Yeah.
Friday.
exactly. Exactly.
Oh, okay, I got one. This is Roll Out the Barrels in New York.
Oh, Lord. Wooden barrels? No,
No, those are aluminum, I'm sure.
they must be.
Yeah,
They look like wooden barrels.
Yeah,
yeah. I think it's the picture has a lot of red tones in it. Probably.
that'd be awful heavy.
You bet. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
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 I used to.
Again, I think his name was Stan Edghill.
Stan Edghill is right. Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least I get the stand part.
cooking anything special for the Easter break, Chris? No?
Actually, we're gonna go to my son's. He's just moved into a new house. And matter of fact, the movers were there today. I went yesterday to help, cart little boxes and things like that. And but we're gonna go there. I'm bringing some manigotta, and I'm bringing what we call a pizza rustica, which is a gigantic meat. I got it right here. Hold on.
Oh yeah, just happen to have one in my kitchen. Okay. Whoa.
My gosh.
What is it?
What are we looking at?
It's all filled with meat and cheese and
Oh,
I made a small. This is a small one. When my mom made it, she started with a dozen eggs and 3 pounds of ricotta, and then she added about 6 pounds of cold cuts and packed it all in. And then you put it into a pan and cover it with a top and bottom. You enclose it in pizza dough and bake it for about 6 hours. It's great.
gosh.
See, just pick whatever kind of cold cuts you want in there. You can put salami, bologna,
Well,
ham, turkey, whatever.
We used to go to the deli and get the ends because you want to cube it. You don't want it sliced.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they would sell us the ends for cheaper because they would, people didn't want the ends of the salami or whatever it was.
Mhm.
Does your cardiologist sign off on this?
If he had any idea what was going on here,
Yeah,
he'd disown me.
That's an AMA special if I ever saw one.
Oh yeah.
As the final touch, you could wrap the whole thing in bacon and then bake it.
So that's what we'll be doing for Easter.
Well, we're having our spaghetti with clam sauce tonight. We're gonna have lamb chops on Easter.
That's perfect. Rabbit stew and lamb chops.
Rabbit stew. We had rabbit very frequently when we lived in France because it was very available in the butcher shop, and it was really quite good.
Yeah.
Really quite good.
Well, anyway, it's getting on to 5 o'clock. So if you guys,
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
yeah, well, here it's 5 o'clock anyway. Yeah.
Looks like here.
So
Well, have a good Easter.
everybody have a happy Easter, and we'll see you the next Friday, I guess.
Sounds good to me.
You're going to your convention, Chris?
Well, it's not this Friday. I think it's the Friday after this one, actually.
Okay.
Because this Friday I'm at a culinary event for the International Association of Culinary Professionals, whatever that is, IACP.
Mhm.
Did I give out samples?
They're having a big wine and dinner and all this jazz, and
Oh, sign me up. I'm there.
Yeah.
yeah. And then they're going to have so it's a 3-day conference, and Saturday is the big dinner. Saturday during the day is like book signings and things like that. So it'll be fun. And then the week after that, I go to Dearborn.
Okay.
Okay. Well, have fun.
Bring your iPad with you and tune us in while you're there.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah, absolutely.
Be fun to see what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I've never
Okay,
been-
guys.
Okay. See y'all next
I-
time.
Chris,
been to one of these.
say, Kim.
Be well, guys.
See you, Bill. Thank you, Bill.
Good night.
Thanks,
Bye.
Bill.